Hi, welcome back. We're doing something a little bit unusual. This is a video that we're actually going to be cross-posting on both our channels this month. And the reason for that is we're celebrating our 500,000 views on our gaming channel.
And 3,000 subscribers also on our gaming channel.
Woohoo! So what we're doing is a giveaway. We're going to be giving away one of our tester accounts on Injustice. And it's going to have
everything up to the most recent challenge and all the gear and everything.
Level 50, everything's Elite Level 7 except for Ares and Cassandra Cain Batgirl, who will be Elite Level 5 only.
Because the online multiplayer hasn't released 7 yet,
right.
Unless you've gotten in the top 2.
Right, all gear maxed out, all slots unlocked, and the way you can win is, in one of our Injustice videos, we mention our favorite rock and roll movie of all time. And in that spot where to win the account, to have a chance to win the account, you need to either PM us the name of the movie and the video where you saw it, or even better, is to click on the link in the video at the moment where we mention the movie.
There will be an annotation that will pop up that will send you to like a hidden link-only video where you will be able to comment on the video to be entered to win.
Right. So that's actually where you can win it. If nobody actually clicks on the link, but somebody remembers from having watched your videos before, then the PM is your chance to win. But if the priority will be given to somebody randomly who comments on the hidden video.
And if somehow no one ends up finding it, we will select randomly from our subscriber list.
There you go. So, good luck. So now to the nerd blocking story for our nerd block fans who aren't interested in gaming. But this month is actually going to be really interesting for a couple reasons. One is, there's supposed to be a Simon Pegg item in it.
And we really like Simon Pegg.
We like him enough to have his movie Hot Fuzz in a dead format, HD DVD. And there's also supposed to be a Groot item. And we love Guardians of the Galaxy.
Guardians of the Galaxy is awesome.
So, without further ado...
Is it a Groot item or a Baby Groot item?
It's a Baby Groot item.
Baby Groot is almost cooler than Groot, if that's possible.
Right, and there's a book, which is going to have an influence on our recommendation in this video. Oh, and apologies also, because we're cross-posting to people who've subscribed to both lists. This is probably the only month that you're going to end up getting dinged twice, I guess. Notifications twice for...
Though the YouTube subscriber box is a little bit broken in that respect anyways. Right. Maybe one of them will get to you.
Alright, so... a slice of fried gold. So this is a bit of a riff
Shaun
on...
of the Dead.
Shaun of the Dead and his movies. Great. Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, and World's End, the whole Cornetto trilogy.
Yeah.
We love this. He's hilarious.
He is.
Him and Nick Frost, great stuff. Alright. So, I guess, which one of us is going to get to keep this t-shirt? That we'll have to fight about today.
I don't know, yeah.
Alright. And Money World Multicolor Edition. This is the one where you can make your own little hero kind of thing. And you customize it. You color it, you add your own little flares and details.
Is it? Haven't seen this before.
Which color will you get? You can draw on Tricky. You can paint on Tricky. Use pens, pencils, and crayons. And you just make them. Oh, so there's stickers. Oh, hello, my name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die. Alright, so what would be even better is, you know what would be cool? Googly eyes. You should put some googly eyes on it.
That's kind of cool. Oh, the blue one.
Alright.
What colors could we have gotten?
White, purple, blue, red, and yellow.
Oh, so blue is pretty good.
Yeah.
Any of them would have been fine.
Oh, and an accessory. A paint can. And a brush sticking out of it. Cool. Alright. Oh, and here's the book.
The Simon Pegg book.
Nerd Do Well. And there was a chance of 1 in 35. This is the kind of promotion I actually don't like. 1 in 35 chance of getting something signed by him, which was probably this. And we were not lucky enough to do that. I feel a little bit disappointed.
That's okay.
We've got a Simon Pegg book. Alright, that's cool. And Oh, Guardians of the Galaxy magnet. Cool.
Oh.
Where's the seal? Sometimes you have a...
It's on that
other
side.
side. Yep.
Yeah.
I see it.
Star-Lord.
Alright, cool. I like that. Oh! Alright, this is hilarious. Okay, so back in the old days, when you'd read comic books, there would be these ads for buying junk.
Oh, so this is a whoopee cushion.
Yeah, it's
like
those...
these are like prank set things.
Yeah, gag gifts. And I used to always want to order those things, you know, like sea monkeys or whatever. And I never could for a lot of reasons that are not interesting and we won't get into now.
These is ice babies.
Alright, so fake ice cubes with fake bugs in them. And a Harley Quinn, an animated Harley Quinn, a whoopee cushion. Hold on. Ugh.
Hey, this turned out to be
This is cool.
more of a crossover than we thought.
Alright, you know what? This is technical difficulties. And no, my lung capacity is not that poor, but I'm trying to...
You always have
Close
to
it.
open them.
Alright, Harley Quinn, you hide it under some unsuspecting victim's chair.
And then they will totally notice it. But if you're lucky, they'll sit on it anyways to humor you.
Yes. Alright, this is hilarious. Okay. I love that.
I took a peek at this.
Nesting dolls! Oh, this is hilarious!
Oh! Baby Groot is the smallest one.
Alright, so these are actually...
Order of size.
They are, they're a Russian doll. They're called Matryoshka
I don't
dolls.
know.
Yeah, and you know, in English they're vernacular, but it's a very, it comes from a Russian tradition of nesting dolls. Alright, so
we got
Groot.
Because he's the biggest.
That makes sense. Groot.
I forget this guy's name.
Oh, is it? It's not Jax, is it? It's the guy who's played by the wrestler.
Yeah. And doesn't get metaphors. Goes over his head. No, it would not. I'm too fast. I would catch them.
Star-Lord. Chris Pratt.
Chris Pratt's cool.
Zoe Saldana. And Rocket Raccoon, played by Bradley Cooper.
And then Baby Groot.
Oh! Right.
That was the Baby Groot item.
Okay, hold on. Alright, this is cool! I love this. Alright.
Oh gosh.
And it's empty on the inside.
If you want to keep something in Baby Groot.
Alright, that is cool. And it's not... See, it's split. It's his little bucket.
Pot, yeah.
His pot. Alright. That was actually pretty cool.
Yeah, I quite enjoyed that. And then, as always, we have the cards.
To preview, or to tell us what was in this month. Okay. We could have gotten Star-Lord, Groot, or Rocket Raccoon as our magnet.
Wow.
We got Money World. The April Fool's show. Alright, that makes sense. The April Fool's.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
And the nesting dolls.
And then, for next month...
I ain't afraid of no spoilers. Alright, Titan. Alright, officially licensed something vinyl. Nice. Okay.
Okay, then. All in all, really cool month.
Yeah, I love, you know what, I'm looking forward to reading this.
Yeah.
Alright.
Nerd Duel.
Alright, so now that's, we reached the end of our official unboxing, and like we said
Shaky
earlier,
cam.
Shaky cam. This month's recommendation is inspired by having a book in the box, and our choice was based on the recent National Book Foundation 2014 medalist for Distinguished Contribution to American Letters. And I wrote that down so I wouldn't screw that up. And the winner was Ursula Gwynn. We love Ursula Gwynn.
She was great.
And what's great about her is that she's been writing long enough, and she has such a huge body of work that is not only broad, but absolutely brilliant. The full extent of it. There's really not... You can't go wrong if you start anywhere with her. One of our favorites was her sort of classical fantasy series that's extended into a few other books. This is my personal favorite for the covers for the original Wizard of Earthsea trilogy. These were the covers done by Yvonne Gilbert. And she extended it with Tehanu, The Other Wind, and I think something else. I can't remember off the top of my head right now. But I was lucky enough to meet her back in 1994 at the Harbourfront International Festival of Authors. And she was entertaining, she was witty, she was funny. It was totally worth it. So that's just, if you're into fantasy, a great place to start. This is a really good short coming-of-age book. Look how thin that is. That she wrote, I think back in the 70s, but I think it's still... You've read that one.
Yeah, it was good.
Alright, here's the interesting stuff too. So hard science fiction, she's done. She started off with, I think it's called the Hainish Cycle. And she's done a bunch of science fiction novels. And here's another interesting quote, that she signed this book, Breeder of Angus Cows. And that's a reference to one of her essays in this book, where she talks about how you want to meet the writer of this book that's changed your life, and you finally meet them, they're weird, and they want to talk about all this strange stuff, including how they love breeding Black Angus cows. And when we were talking after the reading, I mentioned that to her, and to tell her that she wasn't like that at all, and she was just really interesting. She signed the book like that, which was kind of cool. You've got her other science fiction, Hugo and Nebula Award winner, which was followed soonish after by The Dispossessed, which is also a classic. This is the Easton Press leather edition. But she's also done other science fiction, The Word for World is Forest, The Lathe of Heaven, short story collections, Orsinian Tales, Wind 12 Quarters. Yeah, you know what? Ursula Gwynn, we love her. She's brilliant. And if you need something to read, or you haven't heard of her before, give her a try.
Yeah.
Definitely worth it.
See you guys next time.
Thanks for watching.